I want to welcome you to Pastor Blast. Today is Tuesday, October 8th. For the next 6 weeks, we're doing kind of a stewardship series about outreach mostly, and we're going to be paralleling whatever the previous Sunday's theme was. So last Sunday we talked about refreshing relationships. Today we're going to talk about pretty much the same thing, the stewardship of our relationships. Back in my Portland days, back in the 90s, I was there with a group of bachelor friends. We were all bachelors, and there was this one quirky, eccentric, but just a big-hearted guy. I'll call him Joe. We're going to protect the innocent here. Well, when we were together as a group, there was a time when Joe was the only one who was involved with another person, with a woman that he was involved with. And when we get together and have go out for dinner or whatever, he would always find a way to insert this phrase, "Hey, I'm the only one here in a relationship." And it was really something because Joe would speak up and say that. It didn't matter if we were talking about politics or faith or even the weather. He would find a way to insert, "Hey, I'm the only one here in a relationship." Well, we were all kind of relieved when Joe and his lady friend broke up. That was 30-some years ago, and when I speak to my best friend on the phone, we talk about it every week. He's a single friend, and I always try to find a way to insert, "I'm the only one here on the telephone who's in a marital relationship." Well, the truth is we're all in relationships, aren't we? We're connected. We're connected to our children, to our parents, to our friends and our neighbors, to our church and our community around us. And there's an old Maasai saying I like. It says, "A person is a person because of other persons." Well, what that means is that we find our identity, our value, our purpose in community, being a part of something that's bigger than we are. And God said it was not good for people to be alone. See, God fashioned you and I in such a way that we need to be seen and heard and known and loved in community. Mother Teresa says loneliness is the new leprosy. Well, I think that's especially true for us after the pandemic. It seemed like the cruelest reality of all was the fact that we had to be isolated and alone even from those people that are most precious to us. Well, Genesis said originally, he said it's not for people good to be alone, but then when Adam and Eve connected and were created, God was speaking in general when he says that this is good, very good, in fact. That says something about the great gift that our relationships are. But in Genesis, it didn't go so well, right? We had Adam who was blaming Eve for sin. Cain killed his brother Abel out of jealousy. And then, of course, Jacob cheats his brother Esau. And then Jacob's sons try to sell their brother Joseph into slavery and all that. A lot of alienation that's continued since that time. We're alienated from each other, from creation and God. But with Christ's death and resurrection, we were given a new beginning, including our relationships. We were redeemed, restored, and reconciled. And the great gift that came to our relationships post-Easter is forgiveness. The forgiveness means literally to let go, to make possible a new future, to end the circle, the endless circle of revenge that we are all kind of guilty of buying into. And Christ says to us, we the baptized, that we are to love and forgive others just as Jesus has loved, forgiven, and accepted us. That's a good word for us to hear, to realize that the gift of our relationships also come with a great responsibility, especially for those in Jesus Christ. Amen.